Welcome back to Local Techman. Now today we're going to do a different video. We're going to be doing an unboxing of a RX9070 XT. This card right here. I recently acquired an AMD RX9070 XT. You may be wondering why. Let me explain my logic. I do believe that Nvidia cards are great and they take the crown when it comes to having the most powerful graphics cards. Ooh, I wish I could afford one of those 5090 graphics cards. Who doesn't? But I have bills to pay and my budget is getting tighter. Says the guy who just bought a graphics card not too long ago. Now, AMD has image upscaling technology called FSR, with the current version being FSR 4. FSR 4 was developed for AMD RDNA 4 architecture cards, which the 9070 is capable, or the 9 series. FSR 4 uses a new upscaling technology that uses machine learning and AI to enhance the resolution and clarity of a digital image. There has been noticeable improvements in FSR 4 technology when compared to the older revisions of FSR. Comparing similar cards to the 9070 XT, we have the Nvidia 5070 Ti, which uses DLSS image upscaling to improve the game's image. And don't get me wrong, DLSS is compatible with more games out there in the market than when compared to FSR. Knowing this, why would I choose the 9070 XT? Well, I wanted a good mid-range card for a good price. I also appreciate the MSRP of $600, but if I'm completely honest, I got it for $780 in Best Buy. I also wanted to give another player the opportunity. Nvidia has the market share, but we know how difficult it is to get a graphics card. Scalpers, resellers, and selling practices have made it impossible to get a graphics card for MSRP. You have to buy it for a couple hundred, even $1,000 more in some instances. Now, Intel and AMD are making graphics cards, and hopefully this opens the doors for competition and better selling practices, so that we can get better prices on our components. This card was a fine choice for me because I'm planning on playing in 1440p, but I can also play in 4K. I just need to make my mind regarding which monitor I should get. OLED are too expensive, IPS and VA, they're a little better on the price, which is a topic for a different day. Also, speaking about benchmarks, the 9070 XT was pretty comparable to a 5070 Ti. If you want to check some benchmarks, check this video on Blackboard PC Tech. He has some pretty good benchmarks for this graphics card and the 5070 Ti. And I will say this, the 5070 Ti has superior numbers with ray tracing, but FSR 4 and DLSS, they're pretty comparable. But if you are planning on playing strictly in 4K and you have the budget, maybe a higher end card is going to benefit you more. But for me right now, the performance in 1440p and 4K is more than enough. Plus, I gotta wait for more money. And I think it's a pretty decent upgrade from my 3080 that I have on my computer. Now, whatever decision you end up making, make sure it fits your needs and your budget, because it can get pretty expensive fairly quickly. Now, some of us prefer to wait for the higher end cards to drop in prices, but that may take a while. Now, let's start unpacking this graphics card so you guys can see how it looks on the inside. And even though this component is not going on my computer right now, in the future, I'm going to show you guys how to do it and how to prepare your computer from Nvidia to AMD graphics card. Let's get to the table. And here we are. Now, this is the first time opening this box, so that I could do it with you guys. You have some of the specification on the back. AMD Radeon 9070 XT. AMD RDNA 4 architecture, 64 compute units, 3rd Gen RT. I don't know why it has 2 display ports and 2 HDMI. I would have preferred 3 display ports, but oh well. Let's open this up. Now, the box came a little damaged. Not too happy about that. Here we have Gigabyte brand RX9070 XT. We have our quick guide, which we don't care about. And hopefully nothing is broken, because I would have to get in contact with the supplier, which is bought it from Best Buy. All right. Hopefully they didn't sell me something used or try to finesse me. We can see here display ports, 2 HDMIs. Now we see here it has 3 8-pin power connectors, which I need to check with my power supply if I can make that happen. Which I believe if not, I have an 850-watt power supply. I may have to order another connector, but I think I should be good. Seems to have some RGB lighting here. Gaming starts here. Doesn't look damaged. And hopefully we can mount it. On relatively soon, because I can't wait to start gaming. Now, whatever card you guys decide to get, make sure you inspect it fully when you get it. I know sometimes we don't install it right away, and I know people leave stuff on boxes like me. Make sure you check it out. Make sure it's not damaged. There is a possibility, but there is a possibility always that your components may be damaged as well, and you don't see any visual marks or damaged areas, but try to install it so you can test it. As soon as I can make that video happen, I'll do that. And let me know down in the comments what kind of graphics cards you guys have, and what was your logic for not choosing the 9070. Now, the nice thing about the market is that there's plenty of options out there. We have plenty of different models and brands that we can choose from, whatever you prefer, and different types of graphics cards. Now we have AMD, now we have Intel. Bring out your concerns in the comments and let's see what you guys come up with. Can't wait to make more videos.